much for coming tonight. Why don't we start with your names and the name of the firm you're with?
Sure, I'm Brian Bross with Klingner Associates.
I'm Mark Booslow. I'm with the City of Fort Madison.
Okay, so client, engineer?
Yep.
All right, nice to meet you both. Why don't you tell me the name of the project we're here celebrating tonight?
Yeah, so this is the Fort Madison Riverfront Marina Improvements Project, and he's the Public Works Director and brought that to us, and we work to help solve the problems in that project, make it a wonderful jewel for downtown Fort Madison.
Why don't you tell me about some of those problems that you overcame? How about that?
Yeah, I would probably start out with one of the things that was unusual is they had provided a rendering or a vision of what they wanted, but they had no engineering to support it. So we sort of out of the gate had to try to figure out how to solve the problem to make it look like that. And then they had a series of funding things that they cobbled together. How many FEMA?
This was 3 FEMA projects that were kind of cobbled together that we hired Klingner Associates for to bundle as one project to bid out. But that had a whole aspect of issues that we had to take care of.
Yeah, so there was public-private partnership, there was public funds, private funds, federal earmarks, FEMA. All kind.
It's a lot to manage.
Yeah, it's complicated, and then the permitting on top of that along a major Mississippi River, and dealing with that. So it was a lot of different pieces with some of the procurement of our riprap, which is the stone along the river for erosion. We had 11 bid packages to try to sort it out, keep it straight for FEMA, so we could get reimbursed. What's the good news?
Good news is this project closed about 3 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
But the city accepted it probably 3 years ago. We just finally got all of our funding reimbursement from the federal government.
Good news for you.
That is great.
Absolutely. We were paid, but they hadn't been paid.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad it's all sorted out now. Are there any other team members or subconsultants you want to thank for being a part of the project?
Well, I think one of the contractor that did a lot of the work was DeLong Construction out of Washington, Iowa. They'd help with the dredging and the earthwork. And I don't know if there were any others. There were, I want to say thanks to Mark for being a great client, but I think the Mayor Moorfeld, he was kind of like had the vision, waved the magic wand, and without his push, I don't know if it would have happened. And then his nephew, Mike Moorfeld, did a great job in leading a lot of pieces of the project on the private side. So a lot of key players.
There was a lot of work behind the scenes, raising some, I guess, local community money to help kind of close the gap on some of this project.
Yeah, so this is a real jewel for that portion of the Mississippi River. They meant it to be a destination for pleasure craft, recreational boats to come and come to the marina, eat, get a meal, enjoy your time in the Riverview Park, be protected from floods. Just a real jewel for downtown Fort Madison.
Sounds wonderful.
I'd like to throw a plug out for Klingner, just because the aspect of this project. It involved permitting with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, the Iowa DOT, and we knew with their experience working in that environment and working with this FEMA stuff, we knew they were the firm to help us out with this project.
It's always nice to have a happy client. They keep coming back.
Absolutely.
Well, congratulations to you both. Thank you so much for being here tonight, and I hope you have a great time, okay?
Thank you.
Congrats.